Oh, we got to do this stupid thing. Should we do it?
Yeah.
If you need a lift, take Lyft. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Christmas rates won't go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lyft is now offering, unlike Uber, Lyft is offering.
You want to make up to $3,500 a week as a driver? Go to Lyft.com and sign up now.
JFK flat rate from Lyft. To JFK from anywhere in New York. Lyft.
Should we do, and I'm sorry, we have to do this radio ad.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred,
Hey, Seth.
are you coming over today?
Well, the thing is, I want to get there on time and not spend too much money.
Hey, guys.
Oh,
What's going on?
Bill, you got here fast.
I know. I just got a job with Lyft. You guys need a ride someplace?
Yeah.
Hey, if it's a JFK airport, it's a flat rate, so it doesn't matter. So sorry. Sorry. That was like straight up improv game.
Ken Burns was in the green room just now, and he's
Yeah.
screening his Holocaust documentary
Yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah, you
We
wouldn't
probably
wanna-
won't have a take
No,
on
I don't
that.
really think we... Yeah. Guys, hear me out. Just hear me out.
He was great. He comes down and is like, you guys.
That's such a
That's-
Ken Burns.
that's
If
how
you've
Ken
not met
Burns
Ken
is.
Burns,
Have you guys
this
met-
is eerie.
Everything you do.
So good.
What's the word? Sweetie, baby, where you go? Why you mad at me? Like, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Why you mad at
No,
me?
Ken Burns, this
This is exactly
is
what he sounds like.
so eerie.
Yeah.
And it's like, and his sons are like, Pop, come on, Pop, we gotta go, come on. We got a card game at McCoy's, Pop, we gotta go.
Super long hair.
Yeah,
Super long hair.
Yeah.
dreads. No, but we wouldn't touch the Holocaust. No.
Yeah.
And,
But let's get political. Which Holocaust?
Oh,
Let's talk. No, let's talk, man.
Come on.
No, let's talk, man.
No.
Which one?
Not today.
The American
Fred,
one?
No.
We're on 92nd Street, Fred.
92nd Street.
Not
Think,
the
man.
place.
Use your
Upper
head,
West.
man.
Upper West Side,
Upper
Fred.
West
Let
Side,
this go.
Fred.
Log on to Armisen.com, man. Log on to Armisen.com.
Truthfred.org.
Truthfred.org. Fred Armisen was shot outside the 92nd Street Watch.
By Bill Hader.
Funny man. Fred Armisen is dead. He was shot outside the 92nd Street Watch.
Fred Armisen's had his last laugh.
Because he laughed all the way to the grave. He does all these in a row.
Just use whichever one you want.
They're like, just pick one.
I
You
like
gotta go.
these are all great.
These are all funny.
Laughed all the way to the...
So,
That's brilliant.
can you share one or two hysterical moments while shooting?
Share?
Wait, you want us to shoot now?
You want us to shoot something and share what? We're idiots.
These
Funniest-
guys did they did a bit for a really long time on set, which was them being Barack Obama talking about his trip to LA.
Yes.
It went
Okay,
on forever.
hear it. Let's hear it.
It was
It was
made
him.
no sense.
It was so the whole time you see us dressed as the Grey Gardens ladies, we're doing this Barack Obama bit. Like they would film us and they'd say action and we become the Grey, and then we say cut and then we would go right back into doing Obama. And the crew was so sick of it. The idea was that he was at the base of the Capitol Records building talking to a ton of people, just talking about his time in LA.
Today I went to Amoeba Records.
Yeah. I went down to Venice Beach. Where in the 60s, a band taught us that if we work hard, we can break on through to the other side.
We did it forever. The way you're enthusiastic now, if we did this
No.
for another 3 hours.
But what's the one? He's like, I visited the set of Two Broke Girls.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I went to a table read.
Went to a table read for Two Broke Girls.
Very inside.
Super inside baseball, but it's making us laugh so hard.
That he would make a speech about.
That all these people, and they're like, yeah,
Because
we're
people
from
would be-
LA. We're
yeah,
from LA.
yeah, why are you telling us
why
this?
we know this?
Also, why did you go to a table read?
I know. He ran background. He was like, he told the extras where to go, and Two Broke Girls.
What do I do? But he did it like a new guy. Like okay, what do I do? Just
So
talk
what do you
over
want me
there?
to do? So, we won't do it. I'm sorry. It was like this.
They're telling me I have to stagger you.
Yeah. So you go, and then you go, and you two are on a date, and you talk. But you can't talk because then they have to pay you more. So you have to pretend like you're talking.
And then security guys around him and stuff, and he's got a headset on. Like. Still funny.
Do you miss playing Obama?
I don't really miss anything. I just, you know, I love being at SNL so much. I loved it, every minute of it. But I never think back like, you know, I want to go back in that way. I just loved it, and I always think more about the future. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Excuse me. Guess I'm a lesser human.
Wait, was-
because
what-
I give a
No.
shit about stuff.
But missing is for emotional people, and I don't have emotions like that. Emotion is a weakness. Crying, because crying shows that you're falling apart.
Yep,
So
this is all
missing
good.
things, you cannot go back in time. You cannot. That is for other people, historians. I'm not a historian. It is literally dying. It's literally going into death, into the blackness. It's so easy.
That is the worst advice.
You
Just
won't go
imagining a
back to
school-
your old house to visit your mom. You make her meet you somewhere else.
Absolutely.
In my head, I'm
I make her
imagining-
reintroduce herself to me. I'm like, tell me who you are. I know who you are, but tell me who you are today. I'm not a little boy, Mom. Hildegard?
Every day you go through your phone, you delete every
I
photo
delete
you
every-
took.
It's so weird.
New day.
And he's
You
always
take
like,
everybody
new
out of your phone?
Who's
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
And you're
who's
like,
this?
Oh God.
What do you want?
New phone. Who's this?
I mean, we lose an hour, 2 hours every day on set because Fred comes, reintroduces himself to everybody.
Yeah. New day.
All right,
It is
Fred Armisen.
Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I'm learning the language.
It is Tuesday. It is my
Didn't
first
care
day.
about yesterday. All right.
Sorry.
And Bill, is there any character you miss doing from the show?
I missed doing Stefan. That was fun working with Seth. And then I miss. There was a character I used to do Vincent Price on there. So I love doing. And Fred was Liberace. I just love those because it made me feel like old SNL and also old SCTV. It made me feel like that. Like to me, that's like what sketch comedy felt and looked like, and it was.
It was.
So
It
fun.
was just entrances, lines, cut to people for one line, just
Yeah.
taking care of everybody. It was really fun.
It just was so much fun. Kristen was so funny. Remember when she played Judy Garland?
Oh,
And
great.
she goes, it was one of the first episodes Kristen Wiig worked on the show, and I was like, oh, Judy Garland, do you have a Judy Garland? She's like, yeah. I go, do you have any idea what she would say? And she goes, maybe something like, you ever get the feeling like your hands are made out of sand? I was like, the new girl's really good.
It's a pretty arch concept, and you know Hollywood likes very simple concepts.
Yeah.
So I just
Yeah, that's true.
so explain the pitch. How did this pitch meeting go down?
Oh boy. No, it was great.
It went fine.
It was fine. They were.
We were sort of on the lot in that Fred already had this relationship with IFC with Portlandia, which I'd also like to point out is not the most Hollywood pitch.
Right.
I want to do a sketch show specific to a city.
All of them are going to be about Portland, and then they just started throwing money at you.
Yeah, a lot of money.
But I think it would have been a harder sell if Fred hadn't already proven that he had the vision to sort of see these things out.
Yeah.
So how do you come up with what you're going to do? Who thinks of these, and how do you pick?
We
one?
just, all get in a room and we go through many different kinds, and then we start to sort of figure out which ones are going to make most sense to actually shoot. We'll have comedy in it. What are you laughing?
Nothing.
There is that thing, but
I'm just laughing.
What?
You're just funny. You're just like, I love you. You're my friend, and you're making me laugh.
There is that thing when you know Fred that you keep waiting to see if he's doing
You're
a
waiting
bit.
for the bit because it's so good.
You
I'm
realize
waiting for him
halfway
to be
through
like,
the answer that it's the truth?
Yeah, so I started preemptively laughing because I'm waiting for him to be like, because you're underwater and or whatever it is. And he was just being sweet, and I'm like, you're gonna tell me you're sick one day, and I'll be like, right.
Oh, which, by the way, I have a huge announcement. This is so sucky. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
The craziest story is on The Eye Doesn't Lie, which is the Thin Blue Line parody. The directors hired a courtroom reporter to try to mimic the style, right?
The artist. Yeah.
The artist, the courtroom artist, and it turned out that it was that artist had also done the Thin Blue Line.
They'd actually done the case in Thin Blue Line
Wow.
and said it in the middle of production. It was like, oh, I did that. He's like, what do you mean you did what? And he's like, I was there. I did the That's it. I don't know if this is how they talk. I immediately made them with some dumb hick. Like, I'll draw the picture for you.
Bill has a great disdain for art, so
I don't like artists. People who paint down here.
Whoa.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh! So sorry we're derailing you.
That's all right. Okay, so you also got Cameron Crowe and,
The nicest guy in the world.
and
Let
Chuck
us into his-
Klosterman
yeah.
and Haim.
Yeah.
Haim, fantastic.
But like, so
Daryl Hall,
Daryl Hall.
outstanding.
And
Kenny
Kenny
Loggins.
Loggins.
Kenny Loggins, yeah.
So the fascinating thing to me was you
Michael
got
McDonald.
Michael
Yeah.
McDonald.
I didn't catch him.
He doesn't do like the interviews. He gives the award out at the end.
Oh, at the Rock and Roll Hall of
Yeah.
Fame. Okay.
Remember he did the band names, remember?
Yeah.
We had this bit that they had to cut where we talk about the Chicago scene and we list off, I think, like 100 band names.
Yeah.
And then at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, we made Michael McDonald do it.
Yeah.
And so there's footage somewhere of being like, they came from the
Tutti
Chicago
Fruttis.
scene, the bands at the time, the Tutti Fruttis, the
Yeah.
Seven Greasy Grinders, and it just goes on forever. And he did it, he was a really good sport. And then we cut it. And I said, them's the breaks. Oh no.
So how do how did you get everyone involved in that?
That was pretty. That wasn't too. I think
It's
felt like they
easy.
just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
texted people
we
and
just
had
like
people-
we just go to our producers and go, get Daryl Hall.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's
I
where
like Daryl Hall.
I like Daryl Hall.
Put him in there. Just say something.
Tell Cameron Crowe. Wait. Tell Cameron Crowe we want to go to his house.
And behind him, records. He likes.
And we want to go into his record room. I heard he has a record room. I want to go in the record room.
Film it. Film it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Record
Shoot it, shoot it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Just make it happen.
Iceland. Iceland. Book it.
Did I stutter? Iceland. Yes, Iceland. Get out a map. I'll show you where it is. It's Iceland. My friends went there before college. They went backpacking.
Some of it though, like
you two had to do, I mean,
They
basically,
shot something like well over like 3,000 photos for this.
And so we had to keep getting changed.
Yeah.
Because it's different eras.
So we would do this, and we would get changed, come back, get back, new thing.
You know, like what? Why?
And every
What,
day I would
1967?
start 1950s, and then it would end in the present day, and I would have old makeup on and do
Then
everything.
wigs, and then
And wigs.
a picture of us having a drink, and that's it.
And they go, and I'm like, that's it. And like, you rented out this whole ballroom just for that?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, baby, because we got that money.
that IFC money,
IFC money. Come on.
something different.
Something different. Comedy, bang, bang.
It's all in cash.
It's all cash. It's
The only cash show on
And
TV.
Only cash
they
show.
literally throw it at you.
Yeah.
They go to me and they go, here's your money.
Yeah.
And you go, all right,
Yeah.
cool, thank you.
Cash time.
Cash time.
Crew. Cash time.
Crew, get down here. All right, cash time.
There you go. There you go.
And they're like, all right, thank you.
So while most of these seem to be homages, as we are calling them,
I was so impressed because each Bill and Fred play 3 different specific dickheads. That's the level they're at, is I'm gonna be this kind of dickhead, I'm gonna get killed, I'm gonna come back as this kind of dickhead.
It's different people.
Yeah.
And then the thing too, my favorite thing was doing the VO, because those Vice guys all talk. You could tell they were reading stuff, and it's like, that's when we went down to North Korea. It was pretty crazy. Then we went down to Texas. It was wild.
so when you do one like that, do you hear from anybody at Vice?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Vice was really positive about
They
it.
were
Dude,
great
that
about
was
it.
not funny.
And
We did not like that.
no, they were
No,
great
they
about
liked
it.
They thought it was pretty.
We're friends with most of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was. I mean, as much as it seems like a kind of a parody, it's still in its own way a tribute.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We just wanted something more current because we had the silent movie one, and
Yeah.
wanted it to like.
We wanted the kids to
Yeah.
tune in.
The millennials.
Yeah.
Millennials.
So how do you make this show accessible to people, knowing that documentaries are the smallest form of entertainment in Hollywood to some
What?
degree?
Product placement.
Product placement.
Product placement.
Social.
Social. Language.
Documentaries.
Yeah.
Documentary's smallest form of entertainment. Check.
Pander. Name drop.
Yeah.
A little bit of cursing.
Put in Coca-Cola.
But in Coca-Cola. No.
No, I know it is a thing. That's a real testament to IFC for us to come in and be like, okay, you know the movies that like not a lot of people watch. We want to celebrate those.
Yeah.
But I love them. Thank
Yeah.
you. Documentary Dan.
Yeah!
Bill, there's 5 coming out this year.
There's 5 coming out this year. You see Wiener? Yeah. I'm Documentary Dan. Lo and behold, new Herzog. Shit. Straight to iTunes. No.
But she got it.
You're watching documentary now.
When I watch it still, it's
I
great
can't
to see
believe
her.
she's
I'm
in
like,
it.
oh my God, Helen
Every
Mirren.
time she's like, hello, I'm Helen Mirren, I just start laughing. I'm like, how the hell did she agree to do this?
And then we just thought, oh, she won't do season 2 immediately. Yep, of course.
Yeah.
We had to pay her a lot more.
I'll have Raisinets, please. Raisinets.
That's right, spread the word.
I'll have a Raisinets.
So speaking of awards and Helen Mirren's Oscar, you are nominated for an Emmy.
Yep.
For the show.
That's right.
And Portlandia is also competing against documentary.
That's right. I think we'll get it. And you can quote me. I guarantee it.
You're jinxing it. You're jinxing
I
it.
guarantee it, God. I
no,
know
no,
it.
don't talk like that.
Don't do this.
You're
Fuck you,
jinxing
God.
it.
No, fuck you, man. I'm gonna get it. I dare you, man.
Fred.
Funny man, Fred Armisen struck by
Struck
lightning.
by lightning. Yeah. God appeared today at the 92nd Street Y.
Fred Armisen's a hit by lightning.
He was waiting outside the 92nd Street Y for one Fred Armisen.
No, we do
said, "You
know.
come with me."
We do know all of the Emmy people, and they're friends of ours. We're just like,
No, we don't.
yeah, no, it's funny.
No, we don't.
So we're just
All
like,
the Emmy people.
yeah, we're just like, hey, man, we've worked really hard,
We like it. We'd really like
They're
it.
like, all right, I'll see what I can do for you.
What's it called? Documentary.
Documentary what? Yeah. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations in advance.
What size?
Tons of rings. Yeah, what's up? Let me see. Can you hold something like this? Yeah, that's not too heavy. Yeah, you can hold it. All right, you're a big. I love this kid. The Emmy people.
But for people who live here, they don't necessarily appreciate how insane people are about winning awards in Hollywood. So can you just give them some color of the significance of this?
I think for us the significance was I know this sounds cliche, but the show's so small. For us getting nominated really was great. I don't think we have any expectation that we're going to win this Emmy.
Yeah.
And which is the best way to go into it.
Yeah.
For
It's
real.
true.
It's true.
I've been at Emmys before where I thought I was going to win and I didn't. And that's way worse than this.
It's awful when they have a camera on you too, and you're like, oh, here it comes.
Yeah.
But it is really. That's fine.
Just cutting to it.
Well, I will say that we have an episode that's entirely about this because the Robert Evans documentary is called Mr. Runner-Up, and basically Bill plays a producer whose entire career is dead set on winning an Oscar. That's what he wants
and
more
so
than
he's
anything.
trying to make like an Oscar movie that people will go see.
He sort of makes Oscar bait 2 years too late.
Yeah.
Like French Connection, too scary for you? How about the heavily focused group, The Plan to Sell Dope?
Well, I guess we're gonna cut that.
And how?
Trying to cut the Plan to Sell
The editors
Dope
are
did
back
not
there
play
now.
a 90-second speed one.
You have an acceptance speech?
No, the timing was all wrong. You know,
Yeah, you can't go back.
I can't go
Once
back.
we've gone on.
Look, that's one thing you learn about.
Oh no.
Shut up. Comedy.
He's
The
being
laugh.
patronizing,
The
I'm sorry.
laugh. It's really the laugh is almost like a softball that's being unraveled, and you've got to sew it together. Hear me out. Hear me out.
The laugh is not a finite thing.
You're
all right?
already, when you're using a sports analogy, I'm already very
I know. Fred using his personality. He's like, in the softball, you kick.
Picasso said something interesting
Oh,
once about. Shut up.
Everybody's settling.
Oh, shut up.
Settling.
They love it. What was the quote?
Picasso
I
said-
haven't here.
Quote.
Why'd you give it to her? Why'd you give her your quote?
He's like, you know the quote.
He has
You're
it.
smart. Picasso said. This stinks.
So I want to go
Not
back.
this. No, I'm saying that Picasso thing.
We like this.
We like this. This is awesome.
So I want to go back to the bunker a second. So have Stephanopoulos and James Carville seen it? Do you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're gonna love this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is good. Everybody stand up.
Okay, everybody stand up. Go to the back of the room. Go to the back of the room. Now come back. Come back. No, no, I don't think they've seen it. Carville saw it, right?
Yeah, he did promos for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw,
he did a funny promo for it. So yeah, he saw it.
I saw Stephanopoulos late last year and told him we were doing it. And he had a real nice, like, oh, what's the take? Like, there wasn't.
You're like shit.
But I would think that there's nothing in there that they wouldn't really enjoy.
No. I just called Carville a suspected arsonist. It'd be fun.
That's
And again, we talked about this on, Bill was a guest on my show tonight, we talked about it, but this is such a nicer Carville than the Carville we used to do on Update,
Oh yeah.
because that was a real cartoon character.
Yeah, he was raised by eels. Yeah, he was raised by eels. I was like, oh man, he's like, I want to say something to my mother real quick at home. Every time I would do that, you'd always go, oh gosh, I hope they're not mad. And
But he has a great sense of
he has a
humor.
great sense of humor.
And he's always spoken very highly of it.
Yeah.
so. Is there part of you that wishes you were in SNL this season to deal with you?
I have an answer to that.
Oh no, don't do it.
I know one club downtown.
Wait, are you going back to do Stefan this year?
Oh hell yes.
Why?
Absolutely.
That's so, you got asked?
I got. We had a discussion. And
How did I not know about this?
you can come and just come and hang out.
What?
Please come and watch.
When you were in Howard Stern this morning, Fred, you were talking about Howard brought up or maybe Robin brought up when you played David Patterson.
Yeah.
On on SNL, and let's see, And let's see, I think you told Howard Stern when AM New York
Yeah.
The Subway
Yes.
newspaper had you on the cover with playing David Patterson with the cover line, "Too far."
Yeah.
But I'm curious how you feel. You know, a lot of comics have talked about political correctness lately, which can be code for lots of different things. But you know, Jerry Seinfeld, for example, said he won't go to campuses anymore because the climate of political correctness makes it hard to do comedy. Obviously, there's a really, you know, persistent conversation about women that goes on in comedy right now. So, what are your thoughts about this? Is it, you know, is
I don't think David Patterson's a woman. I think he's very much a guy. It had nothing to do with femininity or masculinity. He's a person. He's a, you know, I'm a male. He's a male. There was not a comment on anything. I don't know if he had an assistant or a secretary or a flight attendant. It's nothing to do with that. He's the governor, not the governess.
Again, boom.
A different kind.
Different kind.
Different kind of
Yeah, that's a little
kind.
more like,
It's a little more like.
Okay, Fred and Bill. You're
Sorry,
both
buddy.
You're both very good at keeping a straight face during your
Okay,
sketches.
What?
This person has never seen me before in their life.
We spent the last 2 years on the show
Just
totally
laughing.
falling apart.
Yeah.
Falling apart.
Yeah.
Well, which one of you is harder to make laugh and break character?
Oh, I'm so easy. I break so
Yeah,
easily.
it doesn't take much.
It's not even like. Fred would do you remember what was it?
Linda
Yeah, the woman who would do the typist. And Fred would do this, and I was the judge in those sketches. Fred, every time the camera wasn't on me, Fred would just look at me and would just go. And I would start laughing.
It goes both ways. He made me laugh a million times. That doorman sketch, it did not go to air.
We
But
did
it's
it.
online. You can find
There's
it.
this
Yeah.
doorman sketch where we're two doormen.
Explaining Christmas to little kids.
And it immediately bombed.
It bombs like the audience immediately was like, nope, like the minute it started.
And it's their last year on the show, so they're beloved. People want to like them, and they still said, nope.
No.
We
Two
were
of you. No.
We were bombing so bad, and we didn't care that Bobby Moynihan came out, and we went, instead of his character, we were like, hey, Bobby Moynihan, how's it going? And Bobby went with it. He was like, oh, hey, guys. We were like, who's on the show tonight?
who's
He's like,
hosting?
oh, Jamie Foxx. And Jamie Foxx was the next person
Yeah,
to come
as
out. We were
somebody
like,
else, it was
And
a
then
mess.
as Bobby left, Fred went, UCB.
Yeah.
Drunk uncle.
So, yeah, I lost it completely on that.
Whoa! Hey! Mackenzie's gonna get the shit kicked out of her. I'll come up after you're done. Come over here. After we're done, I'll take a picture with you. That only goes for Mackenzie. The rest of you, no.
Were Fred and I in the essay at all?
Footnote: Stefan. I
So
didn't hear him
Portlandia.
mention your show, Seth.
Cool. Okay, great.
Oh, man.
X.
X. I broke up with him because he looks like Seth Meyers. Thank you, Mackenzie. I'll meet you in a second.
But can't you sue her?
Oh, yeah. I'm suing the shit out of Mackenzie. You can't use my name in a fucking essay.
What?
It's
No.
2016. What?
No, man, no.
Did you check with my people?
No, redact it.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Redact it, man. Cross it out. No.
Redact my name.
Okay, who created the intro and designed all of the versions of the Documentary Now logo?
That was our editor.
A guy
Rick.
named Micah.
Micah Scott.
Scott, whatever. I don't. We don't talk to the crew. We don't talk. Michael Gardner. I'm joking.
Michael Gardner,
Michael
but-
Gardner, and he just was like, oh, we kind of said what we wanted, and he goes something like this, and that's what you see. It was the
He's
first
brilliant.
pass. Yeah, amazing.
I will genuinely say that because they gave out an Emmy for that, and it would have been last year. It would have been this year, but that deserves the work he did on that. Deserves
Yeah,
an Emmy for
incredible.
opening credits. But.
He worked on Portlandia originally, and he just really It's so good.
But he really just did it on his own.
Yeah, he
and
just
pulled it
did it
together.
on his
And the
own.
great thing is every documentary in the opening credits, we had to get approval from those documentary filmmakers, and it was really nice that people like Michael Moore and whatnot said, okay, you can use Roger and me in that, which was great.
Okay.
First serious question answered seriously.
What was your favorite SNL skit? I cannot read this last word, but I guess, what was your favorite SNL skit? And
Let me see it.
There's a
Oh, it's
last.
a threat.
Oh, it's a threat.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's got your address.
Oh, that's scary. All right, let's all stand up and walk away.
We're gonna walk out slowly.
Slowly.
Everybody, we're cool.
It's cool.
cool. SNL.
And why? I
skit
think it says
and
and
why.
why.
And why.
Oh.
Okay, whoever wrote this, do you mean like that we were a part of or that we watched growing up?
Now you gotta reveal yourself. Reveal yourself.
I don't think it's NY, I think it's turkey.
I thought it was tricky too.
What's your favorite SNL skit? Turkey. Oh, turkey.
Hey, turkey.
Oh, turkey.
It's a turkey over there, like.
I like Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer.
Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer is my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For both of you.
Easily.
Easily my favorite
Yeah.
SNL sketch ever is Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer with Phil Hartman.
It's just perfect.
It's a perfect sketch.
Yeah.
When John McLaughlin recently passed away, I thought one of my favorite sketches of all time was the Sinatra Group, which was the McLaughlin Group, but with Frank Sinatra as the host.
Unreal.
Yeah.
It's what he says. I got chunks of guys like you in my stool.
Yeah. He's like, next topic, Rita Hayworth or Ava Gardner, who would you rather nail? I disqualify myself because I've done them both.
And Sinead O'Connor's there, and he's like,
Uncle Fester.
oh, it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. New Girl by like 5 shows. Yeah.
So I think we're almost out of time, but I.
Mackenzie, get ready. I'm gonna be a major disappointment. Like Dear Diary, never meet your hero.
So going back to the show, is there anything people that you'd like to share? Would you like
Is there
to?
literally crickets out there?
But okay, is there,